Black people are not designed to be in cold climates.
Certain things that women like.
Go back to your own country, go away. If only Mondays were that easy. Just doing circuits opposed to weightlifting and circuits, oh my gosh, it makes so much of a difference. But again, this is for getaway holidays, trips away from home. I'm not trying to be aching whilst walking around unnecessarily. So we keep the weights low and we do what we're meant to do. Yeah. Both these are over there tucking in already and that. What are you saying, my bro? You good? How many flipping mice are there, bro? You know they can go through like a pencil hole.
I know.
Every day when we've had breakfast, they come to have breakfast too. Wild. So time to check out now. Last day. I know we probably haven't done all the things that we could have potentially have done in Rotterdam, but let me know what we missed out, man. Make sure you like
the money comes in different colors like the rainbow. Feds in different colors, still in plain clothes. They say love will erupt like volcano. Let it slimmer down, that's how the rain goes. Volcano, how the pain flows. Hurricane, I'm shit, snow, tornado, how we whip. Love's a natural disaster.
We don't know about that.
Love's a natural disaster. Flowing like an avalanche.
I feel like it's the hot chocolate that really sets the tone for the whole waffle though, man. What's the actual waffle taste like though?
Nice, warm, crispy.
Is it better than the other one?
You know what, yeah? The other one was just a waffle, and I think I sprinkled sugar.
Oh yeah, sugar, yeah.
I like it with sauce in it, so the sauce is doing it justice.
Better health, better community, better you. That's what Confirm Anomalies is about. Real services, real people, real support. For more information, check the link below. The sun has come out. And literally, because we're checked out, I'm just walking around just with all these clothes on and that. Baking off, bro. And now the sunlight is just in our direction. Baking off again. It's a bit annoying, but you know, we get there. And we just enjoy the sun. Vitamin D, you know, natural vitamins, none of the synthetic. Speaking of which, you know, black people are not designed to be in cold climates. You know that, right?
Everyone knows this.
You know that, right?
Everyone knows this.
Some people don't know that. Some people be like, no, I want to be in Iceland and Antarctica and all of them cold places.
Who saying that?
Yeah, but bro, mad people.
The melanin protects us from, I guess, like
The sun.
the sun, like the UV rays and that, yeah, to stop us from burning it. So, but that's our natural habitat. That's our natural climate, innit? You feel me? The reason why, yeah, I don't know if you deep to it, but you know a lot of like black people. I don't know about Europe too much, but especially like in London, in the UK, yeah, a lot of us have like some type of like health issues, isn't it? Whether it's like mad chronic illnesses or anything like that, yeah. And that's mainly due to the fact that we don't have the sun to protect us. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we're
The necessary vitamins.
yeah.
that
It's
are
the
in our
number
body.
one vitamin that we need.
No. But most people, anybody with colour within them, they always say, doctors will always say, you have a vitamin D deficiency. You need to take this vitamin D supplement to improve your vitamin D levels. So you see photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the thing that changes carbon dioxide into oxygen so we can breathe. Melanin can do that same process and reverse it back. That's crazy, bro. But nevertheless, if you even type in things like which race was the first race of all time into ChatGPT,
Listen,
I'm just saying there's no lies.
listen.
No lies at all.
Some people don't. Some people are not ready for that.
Don't
Though.
want to.
Some people are not ready for
They
that.
don't want to. They
Take
don't
my
want to.
take. Some people
Because
are ready for that.
when you ask those type of questions, not to prove any point, but just to kind of have a greater understanding of certain things, or even like reason with certain people that have a hatred towards other races.
If we're gonna go there, we're gonna go there.
What's going on, everyone? It's Alex, What Works. You already know what it is. Live and direct in the BBC studio. I'm here today to talk about my journey living with multiple sclerosis. Rebuilding under pressure. It's not just about fitness, it's a whole lifestyle. Fitness, recovery, and nutrition. Make sure you lock in and check out Vegan Power. Very essential to help in my journey.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes.
I guess like the oldest bone collected by archaeologists is of a black woman millions of years ago. Not thousands of years ago, not 100,000 years ago. I'm talking millions of years ago. So in terms of like Homo sapiens, like human beings, we've been there first, innit? You feel me? And I guess that when like other people started to quote unquote discover us, they couldn't believe what they saw. They couldn't believe what they saw. You get me? Even down to like slavery. I think like slavery even comes down to like certain things that we have in our bodies are no, not even just that. Certain things that women like black men about.
Oh wow, okay.
Even down to that.
Eddie Murphy made a joke about that. He made a joke about that in Delirious.
You know, remains of the first dick was found in Africa? A big ass piece of bone dick on the floor. What is this shit? It's an old dried up dick.
You mentioned a very, very, very important word that not a lot of people know and not a lot of people will come across. Homo sapiens. Could you just explain that for us quickly?
Homo sapiens, is basically the human race in a nutshell. It's suggested that there have been other forms of
Human beings.
I guess human beings like prior to the human race, but the human race like the last one, like the last like one of that, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Because there's a book called Sapiens. I'm yet to read it, but that was basically explaining how, like you were saying, there were different forms of the human race. Like, I feel like it will probably go hand in hand with evolution. I'm not really the type of person that follows science and evolution and those type of things, but I will read about it so I can understand and broaden my horizon and understanding on the situation. Other than that, God created us. Simple, but there will always be science. There will always be science. You know?
do you know about the Anunnakis and that?
The what?
Do you know about the Anunnakis and that?
Anunnakis.
Anunnakis.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking into that.
Well, you're just going into dangerous territory right now, you know that. yo, you like, yeah? I'm not trying to get caught in no conspiracy, you get me? I never said anything.
I thought we're taking it.
You want to take it there, we can take it there. No, this is not 6'7" LD, nothing like that, bro. You get me? Obviously, this is a channel where we discuss serious matters. And even though this is a very serious matter, I feel like we need to ease the viewers into these topics very slowly, very carefully, so that people don't misperceive what is being said and they have a greater understanding. So if you do know, or you do like these kind of conversations, make sure you drop it in a comment, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes, man. What works?
I've got something to say though,
What do you got to say, bro?
I've got something to say, So boom. You see, like, it's about black people,
Okay.
So boom. You see, like, for example, maybe like, I don't know about your parents or your parents' parents, but in some way, shape or form, our parents have been told that, right, you come over here, come to Europe for like a better life, And I'm not saying that's not true, but at the same time, there's a lot of like black people that are just like, bad health, mental health, everything's just like off in it, you know what I'm trying to say to you? And again, that's merely because we're not in our natural habitat, we're not in our natural nature, we're not in the sun, we're just not in nature in general, innit? You feel me? And when we come over here now, everything about your blackness here is supposed to be like bad in it. So, do you remember like back in the days when people were being dissed for being dark skinned and shit? Do you remember? Do you remember the days when people were being dissed for like being dark skinned and that? Basically, your blackness here is like it's not great. It's not good. What I meant to say is that boom, it's like a love yourself thing, boy. If you're black, you gotta love yourself. I'm not trying to like do this whole like race thing, but obviously. Like everyone else is supposed to love ourselves, except for black people. So all I'm gonna say is that, just love yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, and understand the powers that you have within you. Feel me? Once you understand that, I feel like moving forward, things get a bit. I'm not gonna say easy, but it gets easier. You get me? That's all, man. But no matter what race you are, you have to love yourself. But especially
Right.
for black people, you have to
Right.
love yourself as well.
He just obviously he's speaking from a perspective of himself, which is a black man. So don't hear or see this and for any type of way. He's not sending shots or not sort of indirect or anything like that. Obviously, you see what it is though, for a black person, when not myself, not my parents, but my grandparents, they were brought to England for a better life. They were brought here for that. But what it turns out is that they came to build up the country, work their arse off, and then they got very little in return. Some of them were smart enough to buy houses. Some of them were just working back-to-back hours and shifts and jobs, etc., working like until the end of time. But nevertheless, they were ridiculed and they were put down during these times. Go back to your own country, insulted left, right, and center, and you can see that all throughout Europe. Black people have gone from the Caribbean, gone from Africa, and have gone to populate England, Spain, Portugal, France, Holland, all of these different places. There's black people living there. Germany, there's all black people living there, helping to build up the ecosystem of these countries. But then the people that don't want to do much about that will diss them. Go back to your own country. Go away. I don't even want to say all the different races. Like even what's that clothing line? And they made Moncler. When Moncler made the outfit that looked like a gollywog. A gollywog. Are you like all of these different designers? I mean, wear this here, they're breaking our neck trying to buy all of these different things, buying all of these different things. Madness.
But I can tell you, once you love yourself, you understand that you don't need
You
that.
understand, man. You
You don't need
that.
that. All you need is just understand yourself first, and everything will be clear.
Fact.